homeboy picked me up and we just started doing charity. We was donating ass whoopers to anybody who needed it. Everybody who ran up, have a seat. Motherfucker ran up, have a seat. Everybody run up, have a fucking seat, bitch. Don't nothing fold about me. I fold motherfuckers up. But on some real shit, they lucky my cousin wasn't there. It could have went real different, because you know he armed.
God, bro, I be ready to spin, bro.
And he don't play. He made from the same leather Black Air Force Ones made from.
I was in the office when it was going down, but bro, hey, my cousin know I'm with the sits.
This real with us, bro. We come from this. My granddaddy was in the sit-ins.
Yeah.
Shit, my grandma was the damn seat Rosa Parks ain't want to get up from.
Don't think because we chairs, we don't stand on business.
We ain't no reserved seats, bro. We in your face with it.
We sturdy over here.
Oh, and that bitch that caught my bro lacking at the Waffle House? Don't think we forgot about you. We on your ass.
And under it.
Bro, what?
I mean, because you got to sit in chairs. I'm pretty sure she sit down every day.
Bro, this not the time.
I wasn't the biggest fan of college. I have nothing against those that can find enjoyment in the system. But for me, every second that went by, college exhausted more and more of my mental sanity. I honestly just didn't see a point to it. 3 years later since I've quit, I can safely say 95% of what I learned wasn't very important. Don't get me wrong, school isn't all bad. In fact, I think some form of education is necessary to live a decent life, but by taking it too seriously to the point where grades become the end-all be-all is where it can get extremely toxic. Some people become severely depressed over a letter. Let that sink in. People are harming themselves over an alphabet letter. A letter you can find in a soup can. I feel for them because it's not their fault society gives meaning to these letters. The majority believes receiving an A means you're an amazing, intelligent individual, and an F means you're an absolute failure. At some point, you gotta question the absurdity of those beliefs. There is a Simpsons episode that demonstrates more of the issues I have with the school system in general. Kids don't know the difference between what matters and what doesn't. So with characters such as Bart Simpson, school is going to take a mental toll on him. Bart Gets an F is a relatable Simpsons episode, especially for me. It starts with Bart giving a presentation on some book that he didn't read. Obviously, the teacher is going to be suspicious and knows he's half-assing his assignment. She tells him to see her after class, and the real ones know what those words mean. He is told that he is on the verge of flunking the semester, and that there is a huge exam the next day. He tries his best to care, but part of him doesn't, and I don't blame him.
Chapter 1, A Dream of Freedom. On September 15th, 1620.
They say take school seriously, but you read textbooks like these and they're boring as hell. That has nothing to do with intelligence. Make a more interesting book. So the next day, Bart panics about how he is going to take a test that he didn't study for. He becomes the world's greatest actor and fakes his illness so that he can get out of class, delaying the test for as long as possible. Bart calls his good friend to ask him about the answers for the test, thinking that he can cheat his way to victory, only to fail once again. The teacher gets pissed and holds a parent-teacher conference, believing that will change things. But Bart's awesome parents don't really seem to care that much.
One of his problems may be his short attention span, which can lead to blah, 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 blah.
Now imagine that. Imagine failing all of your tests and having parents that think nothing less of you. I feel like that should be a given, but once again, the meaning attached to these letters are ridiculous and can even alter the opinion of your closest relationships. Also, you have to deal with ignorant questions like this.
Every other student in the class has shown at least some form of improvement, and yet you continue to struggle. Why is that?
This idea that if it takes longer for someone to improve compared to other people, there's something wrong with them. They're not good enough. They must have some form of mental illness or something. It's all complete nonsense. There are grown adults in real life who put these toxic beliefs in these kids' heads.
I know it, you know it, I am dumb, okay? Dumb as a post. Think I'm happy about it?
There, Bart. You're just a late bloomer.
They are trained early to be a perfect robot who can't think for themselves. The letter F does not mean a damn thing. The letter A does not mean a damn thing. Grades in general don't mean a damn thing, but the meaning you attach to them. So since the teachers program Bart to behave like a good robot, he becomes paranoid when told that if he fails the next exam, he will be forced to repeat the 4th grade. He responds to this by doing his best to study for it, knowing deep down he would rather do anything else. I feel Bart's pain because just like him, I daydream easily if I'm not entertained. When you have a short attention span and teachers expressing how shockingly different you are compared to what they expect from you, this is the result.
Do you want to be held back a grade? Concentrate, man.
You start hating yourself. You start to question why you were born different. Bart takes the exam and fails once again, meaning he would have to take the 4th grade all over again. The teacher, while unsurprised by the result, is surprised by his reaction.
This is as good as I can do, and I still failed. Am I kidding? I really am a failure.
When I was in college, I didn't pass English. Part of the reason for that is because I couldn't find much of a reason to care about anything that I was learning. But still, I remember the times when I put my big boy shoes on, got to work, and finished an essay, believing that I did a pretty decent job, or at least a good enough to pass job. But I was told by the grading system that I wasn't a good writer, or at least that's the meaning I attached to the letter F at the time. What's funny is that even then, part of me knew that idea was complete BS. Fast forward 2 years later when all my video essays blew up back in early 2020, and I got thousands upon thousands of comments telling me that my content made their day better. You know what that taught me? It taught me that you can't grade writing. It's an art just like painting or making music. And as long as you enjoy what you're creating, that's all that really matters. You don't need some grading system to tell you how far you're going to get in life. That's all up to you and your imagination. Bart ends up receiving a D- on his exam after saying something about George Washington. The teacher generously boosts his grades so that he barely passes. What's important here is his reaction. He celebrates the D- like it's an A+. His parents hang his accomplishment on a refrigerator. Why is this important? It means it's okay to celebrate progress. If you've been addicted to alcohol for years and finally managed to restrain for a week, good, celebrate that. If it takes you 10 games to score your first 2 points in a basketball game, what matters is that it's your first 2 points, so celebrate that. Every YouTuber wants 1 million subscribers, but can you celebrate your first 1,000? If you have 100 subscribers, celebrate that. If you have 1 subscriber, celebrate that. I need everyone to know what may seem like small progress is still progress. So be proud of yourself for making any sort of progress and surround yourself with people who are also proud of you, not because of a letter, a number, or an award, but because of who you are.
Part of this D- belongs to God.
This majestic hawk, with razor-sharp focus, had seized a deadly serpent in its talons. The predator's intent was clear: a venomous feast awaited. But as the hawk gloated over its prize, nature's script took a sudden twist. In a breathtaking turn of events, the serpent, seemingly submissive, transformed the narrative. Swift as a coiled spring, the snake executed a mesmerizing maneuver, circling its lithe body around the hawk's neck with calculated precision. The once confident hunter found itself ensnared in the lethal embrace of its intended prey. The serpent tightened its grip as the deadly dance of life and death unfolding in the wild theater. The hawk's eyes widened in sheer astonishment, reflecting the realization that the tables had turned. The predator had become the prey.
Hey, listen, fellas. We done with the whole masculine provider male era. We're in our soft guy era, okay? Drizzle. Listen, I don't know who need to hear this, but until that woman asks you to be her husband, you don't have to do husband-like things. Stop giving these women husband advantages and amenities, and you're still a boyfriend. Until that ring is on your finger, you shouldn't be doing anything. Period. Drizzle. Like, y'all be so caught up on getting with Dusties and all that. You need to start going after their moms. See, I know a lot of y'all think that older women may not be that much attractive or whatever the case may be, but there's a lot of good looking older women. And I feel like you guys can deal with these older women who's going to take care of you and treat you like a king that you are. Drizzle. Now, there's a point where as a man in your soft guy era, you shouldn't be pumping your own gas. You shouldn't be cleaning out your car. You shouldn't be having to change your tires. You shouldn't be having to put air in your tires. You shouldn't have to mow the grass. That's all the responsibilities of your woman. The moment you become a husband, then things change. But until then,
makes sense.
That woman should be taking care of everything, and you shouldn't be showing her no reason on why she should stick with you for the rest of her life, and in hopes that she makes you her husband. Drizzle. You need to stop giving out so much to these women. Like, y'all giving up the dookie quick as hell, and y'all dropping it off, and these women are not appreciating it. I think you need to hold out, even if you had sex with 100, 200 women. You need to hold out and make that woman wait until she shows you that she's capable and that she's loving enough for you to give your body to her. You know, because at the end of the day, it's all about us. It's all about us. We just want our equal rights as men.
Damn right.
Drizzle.
Welcome back to Chow Time Pod. It's your host, Red. Got a video today from Average Man Unplugged. Ladies of TikTok want this man banned for the soft guy era trend. Please extract them below. I really appreciate it. That's good at Chow. It's Chow Time. Drizzle.
Damn, they done hit you with the drizzle now.
What?
Man, I couldn't even get through that introduction with a straight face.
No, there was no way I was.
These women have taken this soft guy era satire far too seriously. The soft guy era is under attack. Like legit under attack. I'm about to show you guys of a video of somebody that I've reacted to before. They tried to take this brother's video down on TikTok, because y'all know how sensitive TikTok can be. Sometimes worse than YouTube. Bro. Just check this out. Just check this video out.
Yo. So yesterday was the first day that I've ever made like a soft guy era video, and multiple women were in my inbox like, I can't believe you support, because I was supporting their little merch drop or whatever. Like, I fuck with it. And because I've never actually posted like in support of them, I've always just like reposted and said, these boys on a historic run, blah, blah, blah. This is like just funny to watch. I'm married. Like, I'm not posting no shit like that, right? But I can't post in support of it because I see that they're having fun. They making money, right? They're apparently going through whatever they're going through in these streets. So my first post was yesterday. Few women start inboxing me like, I can't believe you support this. And I start to realize that they were actually mad and not picking up that this is a joke. And today I post this video. That video yesterday only got like 50K views. So today I post this video. It was probably gonna get like the same. And it got reported for a community guide. I got a strike for this.
What?
Because I'm not making content toward this like they are, I didn't know how upset the ladies actually are. I appealed it. We're gonna see if it goes back up.
Dude, to get a freaking strike, that's a lot of people that was striking your video down. Holy cow. These women are ruthless. I gotta be careful.
But they actually reported my shit. Hey man, y'all go harder. I thought that we all collectively understood that this is a funny haha.
I thought it was.
You know what? In my honest opinion, I think these women know it's a joke. And I think these women know it's satire. They just don't like the joke because of how it makes them look.
True.
And the fact that y'all are getting so upset about it, even though it's clearly a man trolling y'all, it makes y'all look even worse. It makes y'all look even worse. Now, for y'all that are kind of new to this, I'm about to play a video that kind of goes over how this all got started. All right, let's keep it moving.
You're begging for it, like you want me to talk. And mind you, bro, this nigga is now, look, this is this thing called the bop war, bro. This is all videos of people reacting to the original video, the start of the video that I just played. It's women reacting to it and going in on him, and he's just stitching it back like, you just got trolled. You just got trolled. You just got trolled. And you know what? I understand, man. I understand, bro. They're like, this is the soft girl era. This is the soft guy era, whatever.
I find this very, very hilarious because it's pointing out a little hypocrisy. And you know what they say? A hit dog will holler. Mm-hmm. But the funniest thing about this is I knew from the first video he made doing this that he is trolling. And they just falling for it and eating it up. And basically, they're giving him free money.
Drizzle.
Y'all really think this man care about y'all opinion? You know what he do? He make his little video responding to y'all video. It do numbers. And you know, he probably do the same shit I do every morning. I wake up, go to my thing, see how much my RPM was to that video, go about his day. It's literally like, I told y'all, this is a RPM glitch. That's all y'all doing. Free traffic, the man can be searched. Under the videos now, you got Scarface Mark, Bop Wars. Oh. Y'all just handing this man money and don't even know it, but I approve it. I support it.
Now, I did cover that situation as well. Amani Talks has made her rounds on YouTube recently. I've reacted to her. I've seen Anton Daniels react to her. But it seems like she was bothered the most by this brother, and this brother has taken this and ran with it with this whole soft era.
Get that money, brother.
Apparently he's on one hell of a run now.
Nice.
It's just sad to see that y'all been listening to Sprinkle for what seems to be a few years now and expected men to just take that on the chin. This man been on the run with this soft girl era shit for probably about a week or two, with y'all in y'all feelings bad.
Drizzle.
And it's a joke. He's not even being serious.
No.
So that makes y'all look even worse. Man, on to the next clip.
I need a hard-working woman that can take care of me, pay all the bills, while I bind you the name of Jesus. Out of this place. Principalities on top.
If you broke, just say that. See, well, what I realized from these reactions, like a lot of women just can't afford me. Nor are they tall enough. If you're not 6 feet or above, you have no chance with me. If you don't make six figures, you don't stand a chance. And it's like, for real, like if y'all broke, just say that. If y'all can't take...
I didn't even know this was such a thing on TikTok. This is so awesome trolling. And the women don't realize this is trolling. They think men are still in their feelings or in their feelings like this, complaining on TikTok like they do.
Care of a man. Why even try to waste your time talking to him? You're broke. You don't make six figures.
You know why I think they really believe this? Because this kind of validates how they view things and how they see things. Remember, that's how they always have seen things, and they thought men see it the exact same way. So men making videos, it kind of confirmed in their little, peanut brains of theirs that, oh yeah, they think just like us. No, we can't have them do the same thing we do, because then who's going to take care of us?
You can't afford me. How are you going to pay for my haircut every 2 weeks? How are you? You can't afford me. You see the barber prices? You can't afford it.
They're expensive.
And you're not above 6 feet. You don't make six figures. We're done. There's nothing to talk about. There's nothing to talk about. Go to work. Go get your bag up. And then we can conversate.
I need this quickly, goodie. We need this drop because it's funny. I just entered my soft guy era, and a shorty on TikTok with over 1 million followers just got on my DM talking about, I'm going to be in Chicago in 3 weeks. Eyeball emoji. I told her, have fun with the peace sign. When you come to my DM, you got to come correct. Did you think you were going to hit me with, I'm in your city, and that was going to work on me? Be fucking for real. She doubled down. She said, well, you post all these nice spots in Chicago. I was thinking that we can go to one when I get there. I said, you know what? That's fine. Just make sure that credit card isn't maxed out or that debit card has money on it because I'm expensive. She said, wait a minute, you're expecting me to pay? I said, you got in my DM. You must like what you see, so come correct. I'm expensive. I like steak dinners. And when you pull up to Chicago, I need an Uber ordered to the restaurant. We're in our soft guy era. I need this quickly, especially for this date I'm about to go on.
But also, I am not the kind of man that believes in taking care of a woman as if she's my daughter.
And now I know this is just straight internet talk, but this whole soft guy era stuff that like Mark and Goody are doing, it's honestly just comedy at this point. I mean, in reality, it is comedy. It's all just satire, but the way that a lot of women are taking this so seriously and are getting like truly upset about it is just truly baffling. It's like, ladies, think about it. For like the last 2 to 3 years, we've had to hear y'all talk about how some random lady on YouTube that y'all don't even know's life like that is telling you guys sprinkle and to get with a guy, not for love, but strictly just for monetary gain, for your own selfish gain at that. And thinking that you should just apply that to every man that you come across in your life that you even consider taking seriously. Imagine how men have to hear, how men have to feel hearing that shit every single day. And then now you got like 2 or 3 dudes talking about basically the same exact thing that y'all are talking about for only like 2 weeks now. And look how upset y'all are getting about it. It's just crazy, right? But this is also like a message to men. This is why you got to date a woman that also is more interested in you.
True.
Because only women that are not interested in you are going to be applying that kind of like pressure on you like that to say like, you need to pay all my bills, even though y'all aren't even together. It needs to be the same women that say like, I'm not doing wife duties when I'm not even a wife, but expect you to do husband duties when y'all aren't even dating. They want you to break the bank just for you to talk to them. How the hell does that make any sense? Where does that even get you? And then for other men who are younger, who are seeing that shit, you're just poisoning their minds also, because you're basically telling them that you can be bought. And then if you really think about it, a lot of women will say like, if a woman really, really likes you, she really fucks with you, she's going to spend money on you. No doubt about it. Obviously, you know, anyone who likes anybody is going to put their best foot forward and spend money on them, spend time and resources on them, all that shit. So meanwhile, they're telling you that a woman that really likes you is going to spend all this money on you. These are the same women that are turning around saying that they're not trying to go 50-50. So obviously they're letting you know up front that they don't really like you like that. Because no person, man or woman, who is dating somebody and they truly love them and truly care about them is going to just sit there and stand around and let the other person just work their asses to the freaking bone and do all these things for you, meanwhile not doing anything in return for them. Do you really think that your boss is going to let you come to work and give you a full day's worth of pay when you were just standing around not doing anything, not doing your job, nothing? Of course not. So why would you expect that out of somebody that you're in a relationship with and potentially wanting to have a long-term future with, including marriage? But yeah, that's just my little preach for this morning.
If y'all can't take care of a man, why even try to waste your time talking to him? You're broke.
I like this new wave of men who want to be taken care of. I actually love it. I think men in general shouldn't even work. Like, I don't even know why we have male government officials. Men shouldn't even have to handle a job as stressful as making laws. We should take all of the male government officials out of office and replace them with women, because men should be living a relaxed life. Can y'all imagine what the world would be like if we kept men cleaning, cooking? You know what? If we just kept men occupied and didn't let them outside. Can you imagine what it would be like to walk outside and it's just women? Can you imagine that?
You know, that's not a bad idea. I would love to sit in the house all day just to cook and clean.
Yeah.
That's it. You know, if men stayed in the house, women would change their whole attitude. Like, they wouldn't even be dressing the same. You know how they dress when they go to the club, even when they got a boyfriend, they dressing all provocative and things of that nature. They wouldn't be doing that no more because there would be no men to impress.
Yeah.
I love the sound of that. They'll be coming home from work, tired, stressed out. First thing they do when they come in the house is hop on the couch and kick their boots off, kick their little shoes off or their heels off or whatever they choose to wear that day. They're gonna be masculine as hell. And then imagine if only women ran the country. My goodness. I don't think men would have rights no more.
No.
I don't think we'd be able to vote or nothing no more. We gonna be good, bro. But then again, a bill-less life, I don't think it sounds too bad. I don't gotta pay bills no more.
Leave all that pressure.
Yeah, that sounds good, but it would never work, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because if women ran everything, it would be a disaster. You want to know why? Because anything that goes wrong, they can't point the finger at the man anymore. They would have to take accountability, and we all know they allergic to that shit. So yeah, that wouldn't work. And yeah, I'm being a smart ass. I'm not trolling. Y'all let me know what y'all thought about this.
Shout out to Rule. I love it. It's like this guy's making like Saturday night type skits and satire, you know? Calm down, ladies. Calm down. Drizzle, drizzle. Please like and subscribe down below. I really appreciate that. And I'll get you guys next time. Ciao.
What's the power in the number 13? 13 is the number of the matrix itself. Matrix starts with M. M is the 13th letter. There's 13 ruling families in the world. You have the Rothschilds on top, and then you have the 12 other Pinzer families. They have that 1 plus 12 code equals 13 all across society. Example, 1 judge, 12 jurors. 1 plus 12 system. Why do they make you fear it? It's a homage number because you got to fear the elite. You understand? It's a homage number. They pay homage that way. 13 is like Friday the 13th. It's very symbolic of fear. So again, you have 1 main Federal Reserve Bank in Washington, D.C., and 12 more all across the country. Jesus Christ, 1, 12 apostles. Astrology, 1 sun, 12 signs. It's everywhere around you. McDonald's, Big M. M is the 13th letter. Let's go to the Philadelphia 76ers.
I'm the most feared man in Hollywood. They don't like me in Hollywood. Why do they not like you in Hollywood? I don't wear dresses. I don't do that gay stuff on TV. You had to get some other black person to do that stuff. I'm talking, that's gutter. But they all confess they love the Lord. But you cannot compromise yourself if you love the Lord. So I play tough guys, but young kids want to be soldiers. Young kids don't want to follow a guy to wear a dress. You know what I'm talking about.
Hey, listen, fellas, we done with the whole masculine provider male era. We're in our soft guy era, okay? Drizzle, drizzle. Listen, I don't know who need to hear this, but until that woman asks you to be her husband, you don't have to do husband-like things.
I'll hop in then, and I'll say the same thing. I am in my soft guy era. Now it's embarrassing for all men that we're holding our standard the exact same way that you have a standard for us.
Cheers, everybody. Welcome to the Coffee Pod. My name is Chisha Zed.
Drink the coffee, it'll make you feel better.
Yo, what's up, man? Listen. 2024 is the year of the soft guy era. That's what I'm hearing. Guys, I'm just here to serve the coffee. I'm just a barista. Don't blame me. But word in the coffee shop and on the streets is that 2024 is the year of the soft guy era. And men are raising their standard. All right, men are raising their standards. And we're going to take a recap here to see exactly what they're no longer putting up with. Just so, the word gets out and women know what to expect this summer. I think this summer is going to be a lot different. And they better be ready to meet these men where they're at. They're fed up and they know their worth. No more wasting time. Let's get it.
Hey, listen, fellas, we done with the whole masculine provider male era. We're in our soft guy era, okay? Drizzle, drizzle. Listen, I don't know who need to hear this, but until that woman asks you to be her husband, you don't have to do husband-like things. Stop giving these women husband advantages and amenities and you're still a boyfriend. Until that ring is on your finger, you shouldn't be doing anything. Period. Drizzle, drizzle.
Drizzle, drizzle.
Like, y'all be so caught up on getting with Dusties and all that. You need to start going after their moms.
Damn.
See, I know a lot of y'all think that older women may not be that much attractive or whatever the case may be, but there's a lot of good looking older women. And I feel like you guys can deal with these older women who is going to take care of you and treat you like a king that you are. Drizzle, drizzle. Now,
hey, let's keep it real for a little bit. If you've ever dated, messed with an older woman, and I mean like an older woman, you know, a woman who knows how to cook, knows how to work a crock pot, a woman who knows how to thaw the meat, marinate the chicken, make some hearty soup. This advice right now is nothing but facts. You know, for the gentlemen who are interested, I'm just a barista serving coffee. Let's get back into it.
There's a point where as a man in your soft guy era, you shouldn't be pumping your own gas. You shouldn't be cleaning out your car. You shouldn't be having to change your tires. You shouldn't be having to have to put air in your tires. You shouldn't have to mow the grass. That's all the responsibilities of your woman. The moment you become a husband, then things change. But until then, that woman should be taking care of everything, and you shouldn't be showing her no reason on why she should stick with you for the rest of her life, and in hopes that she makes you her husband. Drizzle, drizzle. You need to stop giving out so much to these women. Like, y'all giving up the dookie quick as hell, and y'all dropping it off, and these women are not appreciating it. I think you need to hold out, even if you had sex with 100, 200 women. You need to hold out and make that woman wait until she shows you that she's capable and that she's loving enough for you to give your body to her. You know, because at the end of the day, it's all about us. It's all about us. We just want our equal rights as men. So, drizzle, drizzle.
At the end of the day, it's all about us. You know what's funny about this thing is, I don't think, like, I see comments, even on the last video I just did, women are commenting, they're like, but I thought men are supposed to be masculine. It's not about the masculine and the actual soft girl era thing or the soft guy era thing. It's about how dumb women sound when they have these exact same talking points. That's what it's about. How every one of you have these exact same talking points and you all think you deserve this. And the fact that when a man says it is the only time these chicks realize how crazy it sounds is also crazy. Let's check out some of these comments. First comment here says, Shira is still winning here with the laughing emoji, sprinkle, sprinkle. And so, of course, the drizzle drizzle was a play on the whole sprinkle, sprinkle thing. Here's somebody else, a woman who says, y'all so sassy. Somebody else here says, boo, y'all been in your soft guy era, literally and figuratively. Here's somebody else who added, I'm 5'6". This is a man. He says, I'm 5'6". I want my wife to be 6'5" and 6-digit salary. Drizzle, drizzle. Another person responded back to this comment that turned into a thread and said, know your worth, king. Drizzle, drizzle. Another person added, my guy, asking for tall tree to climb. Laughing emojis. Does my guy is asking for a tall tree to climb. With laugh emojis, drizzle, drizzle. Here's somebody else who says, that's right, he's in his Amazonian era. Drizzle, drizzle for shizzle. Yeah. Here's somebody else that says, wait, ... when were y'all in your protective era? Because I've never seen it. Jeez. Someone else here added, drizzle, drizzle versus sprinkle, sprinkle is gonna be the final war of society. Let's check out more videos here from other people. Of course, we've got more. Let's get it. So this is a response to a comment. This guy made a video in response to this comment from a chick. She says, they have no clue what we require. I think it's rather hilarious, ... A man just can't compete with me and my peace. The delusion, brother.
Oh, we know exactly what you ladies want, but we're not giving it anymore. Drizzle, drizzle. We're done with the patriarchy and this old archaic way of doing things where we're supposed to provide and protect for you, where we're supposed to be willing to risk and give our lives for you. Listen, We don't need to bring anything to the table because we are the table. Without my seed, you can't have any kids, drizzle, drizzle. So what you going to do about that? Listen, we are in our soft guy era. I need to get my beard taken care of every Tuesday. So I'm going to need you to go ahead and send $75 to my barber via Cash App every Tuesday before I get there so that I can get my hair taken care of. Drizzle, drizzle. All right. And when you get your taxes from working hard all year,
$75, you know they don't got that. They don't have it.
While I stay at home and play PlayStation, I need you to give me the whole amount so I can flip it for us. Drizzle, drizzle. Oh, yes, yes, yes. We're no longer being providers and protectors and buying into the patriarchal system of letting you guys get on the boat first if the sink is shipping. No, 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 no. We're done with those days. We are equal now. So we will get on the boat based upon whoever is the strongest. Drizzle, drizzle. All right. So don't ask us to do anything, provide anything. If we go out.
Did he say no more ladies first? Women and children will not get out first on the Titanic? That would be a crazy, crazy sight to see. Can you imagine in this modern day, you're on the Titanic and the captain stands over a crowd with modern ungrateful women who've turned you down the whole cruise for the past week because you're not making six figures, you're not tall enough, all that shit, right? Obnoxious, just horrible, horrible in general. And tells you that you're going to have to die on that ship and let the women on there. I mean, the children will understand, right? Let the kids on there. Safety boats. But we're going to have to fight for those other spots with these new grown men. Let's keep listening.
Eat 50-50, drizzle, drizzle. If you have another kid by another man, 50-50, drizzle, drizzle.
Kind of makes sense. Kind of makes sense. And still somehow I feel like what these guys are asking for, even though they're joking, is a lot less than what these women are asking for, delusional women, in real life, though. Think about that. Let's check out some of these comments. First comment says, the fact that you said drizzle, drizzle so many damn times and they still can't figure out it's a joke makes it so much funnier. With the laughing emojis here, somebody else that says, yo, that drizzle, drizzle is crazy. The laughing emoji, somebody else here added, if she wanted to, she would. Another person here said, oh shit. Okay, so this is a chick who actually thinks this is serious. She says, Lord, thank you for bringing my amazing, wonderful husband in my life 27 years ago. And us being a great time and a great marriage for 24 years. Because I couldn't imagine dating in this day and time. The creator responded back. Shout out to Don P Sounds Off. Make sure you guys follow everybody. I have their TikToks pinned to the top of the comment section. But he responds back here. This is hilarious. He says, if you're broke, just say that. If you're broke, just say that. Listen, make sure you go follow Don P Sounds Off along with everybody else in these videos. And so, can you guys guess what happened next? What do you think that women start to say when they saw this? Guess what direction it went? Well, they started to make it seem like only black men, like they always say, you know, if you date white men, then you're somehow not lowering your standards when 70% of Americans are living paycheck to paycheck, and they somehow think that like there's a race out there that's not dealing with these issues. That's why I always say, guys, it's not about black women. This is a modern woman problem. This is a modern woman problem. It's about the mind. And you won't know this, again, if you're not able to do some tests on her and find out if she's deficient in coffee. You won't. But this female commenter said, joke or not, this is embarrassing for black men. Oh, no. And this is what happened next. Let's check it out.
This is embarrassing for black men. Well, I'll hop in then, and I'll say the same thing. I am in my soft guy era. Now it's embarrassing for all men that we're holding our standard the exact same way that you have a standard for us.
Shout out to my guy. I'm going to have him pinned to the top of the comment section too. Listen, guys, give this video a like. Let's get this in the algorithm. We want this going. We want this going.
Okay. That's the woman playbook. They'll either call you insecure, they'll call you gay, which is homophobic. Don't do that. Or they'll try to shame you. Why do women do that? Because that's their internal playbook. They can't actually make men do anything physically, because obviously we're stronger. So throughout history, that's how they've gotten to control men. However, since y'all wanted equal rights and equal pay so bad, and now that you've gotten it, it's only fair that we go 50-50 in the relationship. Which at this point in the video would invoke you saying, oh, like you're a broke, insecure guy. Naturally, but I don't know if you could tell, that is my water view. According to y'all, I'm a high value man. Like, I'm what y'all want. You want a 6-figure man over 6'1", that is well endowed. But the thing is, asking for 50-50, like if you guys are like, oh, I'd love to go 50-50 with a man, that's fine. But the thing is, y'all are asking for everything provided for, which is, you know, a guy like me could do it. Most guys can't do it, but I could do it. But imagine if a guy said that. A guy, like... And it just speaks to the ego that y'all have, that y'all think you're all worth a guy paying for everything.
That's the key. That's the key, because this is what pisses women off, and this is the real truth, is that some women are worth it. Just not you. Just not you. I know.
Drink the coffee, it'll make you feel better.
You don't like that.
Put that coffee down.
I know.
I don't drink coffee.
I know. And they can't stand it. They can't stand that they don't have the best, the very best. Every woman wants the very best of the best. Can't you just be happy with getting a fair deal? Can't you just be happy with rating yourself realistically in the dating market? And you know what? Let me not use the word happy. Can't you just be content, satisfied with your situation? I don't think so. I think it's impossible for a modern woman to be content, satisfied. We're not even going to have the happy conversation. Find me a happy modern woman. I'll wait. Let's check out more here. Final video. Let's check it out.
What's actually hilarious is the amount of women that are outraged by this soft guy era.
I'm just sitting back and enjoying the soft guy era.
Me too, bro.
Much kudos to the guys that started it, because it's genius. For too long, we have sat and watched women tell us exactly what they're going to do and what their standard is with no pushback. But this reverse psychology is definitely giving everything it needs to give, bro. It's funny to see the reactions from these women, because for the first time, they actually understand how crazy and illogical they sound when they start to introduce their standards. I mean, I'm out the game, so I don't really have too much stake in it. But the content is always circulating on my algorithm. So to be able to see the tides change in this gender war, it's pretty cool.
Wow. Wow. It's pretty cool, he says. Yeah, I think it's cool too. Guys, listen, of course, I'm curious to know, what do you think? Do you actually think that some women are listening to this and thinking to themselves, wow, that's how I sound? Do I really sound like that? I remember when Kevin Samuels, would have conversations with women on his podcast. And I remember a bunch of women talking about how it took for them to watch and listen to another woman sound how they sound, listen to how ridiculous a lot of them sounded, for them to be actual consumers of coffee. That's what it took. Listen, as always, I'm curious to know, what do you think? Leave your comments down below. I appreciate you for checking out yet another episode of The Coffee Pod. Till next time, I'm out. Peace.
Just because I'm fat, that doesn't invalidate the things that I say.
She died.
You ready to get supersized?
She died too.
Today I've got the big Fruit Loop.
He's dead. Join me on my Fat Positive radio show, which didn't last long because she died.
No, you drizzle men are actually being dead serious. You're not making a mockery of any sprinkle gals. You're simply projecting, right? Because sprinkle gals, we don't have to make anything up. We can just live the experience and then talk about it because it is a reality for us in our dating experience, right? Because we don't seek men, the men seek us, and we pick and choose which man is worthy of being with us, and we specifically choose the men who are willing to provide. That's all. The last 3 men I've chosen to give my time and energy either paid my rent, paid my bills, or gave me money anytime I asked, or took me out on shopping sprees. I didn't have to open any doors. Why should I lift a finger around a man, right? If you're not capable of being that masculine energy in a feminine's life, I mean, work that out. But projecting your little drizzle, I feel sorry for you. Honestly, it's sad.
So, you know, every time I get on this app, I'm getting secondhand embarrassment from you men. I don't know any of you all. But now y'all want to start this soft guy era, this drizzle movement, right? Any man that's comfortable with the woman coming out of her purse or her pocket spending money on you, understand this, you'll do the same with a man. A lot of these men, ladies, are just down low. They just too insecure to come out the closet. You know, because this whole movement is perpetuated by them not really being, you know, for them being in their feminine energy, for them not wanting to be a lead with masculine energy, because when you're in your masculine energy, there comes responsibility. You don't want the responsibility, so you want to go in your female energy, your feminine energy, talking about you want to live a soft life. You a man. But a lot of you males don't really want the responsibility. So now you want to flip it and try to gaslight women into believing that they supposed to pay your way. Understand, it's the same thing that these men are trying to get women to do for them. They will allow a man to do it for the right price.
Okay, guys, it looks like that's the 3rd video I have seen where a woman has actually came out and called these men gay. We knew the gay accusations was going to be the first thing they throw up. And I did like this man right here responds to this.
Understand this, you'll do the same with a man.
Oh, brother.
Now, come on, Auntie. You know better than this. After all these videos you done seen on TikTok, this is what you came up with? Look, people like what they like. That's cool. But for me, I love women from head to toe, always and forever. If a woman want to go in that purse and pay for me, I'm going to let her do it. Now, will I let her struggle? No, I won't. Like I said before, I'm far from a stingy man. But why would I rob a woman of having the ability to invest in me? I don't care what nobody say. If he wanted to, he would. But if she wanted to, she would. I've always been about respect for women, showing love to women, because I came from a woman. But one thing I am not going to let slide is y'all trying to make men feel bad for wanting reciprocation from women. Hell no. I don't need a woman to chase me. I don't need a woman to fake the funk. But baby, if you want me, come and show me. But I will reciprocate. As a man that grew up doing so much for women, only to get nothing back, baby, that discernment has told me if she ain't trying to show me what she working with, then she's not the one for me. I cannot speak for all men. As a man, I have no problem with providing and leading the way. But if my woman is not my helpmate, if she would rather me sit there and work my ass off and watch me struggle in the process, that is not my woman. That is not a woman that loves me. That is a woman that simply wants to be taken care of. But when you really love something or someone, you take care of it and it takes care of you.
This man is speaking from the drizzle Bible right now, because the Bible do say that man and woman shall come together and be a helpmate to each other. But even nowadays, when people think of the word helpmate, they think of the man still got to do everything. The man got to carry the load of the entire family on his back, and that's not true. That woman, she should be a helpmate to her husband, and that's across the board with finances too.
I ain't with none of that one-sided love. Y'all can get mad at the soft guy era, whatever you want to call it. But moving forward in my life, if you're not showing me that you love me, if you're not willing to invest in me, if you only expect me to do everything for you,
that entitlement is going to get you left every single time because you may think you're the prize. And I don't even have a problem with that. But with or without you, I'm just as great. And the right women that get it, get it. And the men that receive reciprocation for the things that they do, get it as well. This ain't no gender war. The fellas just want a woman that's going to reciprocate. And those women are out there. And for the women that feel entitled, I wish you the best.
I just got off the phone with someone I was seeing, and she asked me how my day was going, and I explained I was at the airport. And then she said, "I'm glad you got there safe." And I said, "Yeah, I had to take an Uber." I had to block her. I mean, she was great and everything. She was emotionally intelligent, always paid for dinner, pretty much catered to my every need. But if you hear I'm taking an Uber to the airport and your first move is not to open up Venmo and send me money, are you even a real woman? And then you find out I'm on a commercial flight and you don't immediately charter me a private jet? I know my worth, drizzle, drizzle. I'm in my soft guy era. I want to be pampered. And if you're broke, just say that. And I'm sure later she'll come around looking for some sugar, but this sugar don't mix without drizzle.
Do y'all know she tried to sleep with me on the first date? Do I look like a whore? So the second day comes around and I let her hit, because if you make her wait a day, then it's different. You have to respect your body. We are kings. Can I get a drizzle drizzle? But she had the nerve to ask me to get on top. I'm a pillow king. I'm going to lay here and you're going to do all the work. But I had to let her go because I'm in my soft guy era. On the way home, I had a flat tire. So I called her. She said, "What you calling me for?" I'm like, "You really gonna make me change my own tire? What woman doesn't know how to change a tire?" This dating scene is so slim pickings. I'm never going to find a good woman, even though I'm looking in all the wrong places. So I'm just going to categorize every woman as bad women, even though I know that I'm picking the bad ones. It makes perfect sense. To all my soft guy era kings, do not settle for less. And remember, you're single until she puts a ring on it. And to all the women who don't get it, please, don't about y'all business.
Yo, I've been crying, laughing, and watching some of these soft guy errors, drizzle videos. I think it's pure comedy. Like, I crack up laughing when I see a man comment drizzle. Like, I think some are trolling. I think most of them trolling. And I think some of them are really fed up with y'all. But from sprinkle to drizzle.
And guys, check this out. We even got a foreign Derek Jackson beta male man who is coming out pushing against this new movement, pretending as if he don't understand why men are doing this.
So let's talk about this soft guy era thing. I posted a video about how feminine it is for a man to ask a woman to pay half the bill on a date. And since then, I've had all these betas in the comment section talking about soft guy era, she could pay for it all, type drizzle shit. The thing that I noticed is that all these men are all American westernized men. You'll never hear a Middle Eastern or an ethnic European man, even a Hispanic man. You'll never hear us men talking about that kind of shit because that's not how we were raised. We were not raised to be in that soft guy era shit. That's not what we do. Myself, all my friends, we were all raised to be traditional men. We don't do this soft guy era shit. If you can't afford to take a girl out on a date, then don't fucking do it. If she's talking about feminism and that women can do the same thing as men and all this other bullshit, yeah, girl, you pay for the whole damn thing. Leave me the fuck alone since you want to be a man so bad. Really, those are the only 3 reasons why I would find it acceptable for a woman to pay, period. Well, I don't know what the deal is with this soft guy era bullshit and all that, but I'm not down with it. My homies aren't down with it. That's not how we roll. We were raised to be traditional men. If you can't afford a woman, then don't fucking have one, G.
He's basically trying to say American men are gay. You obviously don't know that this is just comedy satire. I guess this man is not smart enough to read the room. This soft guy era stuff is going globally at this point.
Soft guy era's gone global, fellas. Man, I'm sure you have too, but I've been seeing a lot of attention from our African brothers. And when I say African, I don't mean African American. I mean African. Like red, green, and black flag shit. Like Kenya shit. It's amazing. Man, there is nothing more empowering than seeing all these men come together across all races, across all sexual preferences, now across the globe. Coming together, fellas. This is our time. Our time. Everybody, globally, they're embracing their soft guy energy because they know what's what. They know what it is. Drizzle.
And y'all basically being mad and bitter at prostitutes, bruh. Stop worried about them. Let them do them. Let the HOs be the HOs. Why is y'all debating them? Why is y'all combating them on the internet? Why is y'all even wasting y'all fucking time going back and forth with prostitutes? Yes, prostitutes have those type of standards. They do. Prostitutes are delusional. They don't represent every woman. But the more y'all feed into that, y'all give that type of shit attention, the more it grows. It's just that simple. The more they fed into Tate and Myron and all them, the more it grew. Stop feeding into it. Stop going back and forth with prostitutes, bruh. Guys kept sending me, man, you got to jump on the soft guy era. You got to jump on it. Like, you would never catch me going back and forth about what some prostitute want or some prostitutes standards. You'll never see me going back and forth or even wasting my time addressing it.
Well, most men are on social media a lot anyway. These men might as well be on there getting a laugh out of it. Sometimes I like going back and forth with women online. Hey, I'm bored.
The only reason I talk about women, it's not even to hold women accountable. It's to show you so you don't be taken advantage of. I'm basically laying out a problem or giving you game so you can be successful. I'm not really worried about what women do. I'm worried about what you don't allow yourself to get yourself into. I'm worried about you not being broken. But I don't care. I don't care about what they doing, bro. I'm not even concerned with that, especially cores and bops and thoughts, bro. I don't care about that. Like they say, man, a wise man told me don't argue with fools because people from a distance can't tell who is who.
And guys, be careful of these dating coaches who sell their courses to men. We all know why they don't want these men to like these new movements.
Everybody keeps asking me what I think about the drizzle movement. I'm all for it. I literally talk about men's mental health all the time. I'm always on men's side. So of course I'm going to ride for this fucking movement. And here's another thing. Whenever that soft guy merch, comes out or whatever, I'm going to buy about 10 of those outfits and pass them to my followers or whatever so they can wear it, send me pictures, and then I'll post it all over my stuff. Anything that has to do with black men rising to the top, I support it. You women that are getting upset at this soft guy era drizzle, what are you mad about? Y'all had your fun with I Hate Men movement, the Me Too movement, sprinkle, and all this stuff. And that sprinkle lady, that hyena lady or whatever that talks like this, she literally encourages you guys to take men's money. The soft guy movement is just about men getting treated right, getting loved and cherished as well. If you get mad at that, something's wrong with your head.
Are you serious? You really took my support of the soft guy era and these drizzle kings out here giving the same energy to these toxic entitled women that have been spouting about how they use men for money for years publicly on social media to supporting rape? Did you really make that correlation? I'm a survivor of domestic violence, as well as a survivor of attempted rape. I support women. I support good women. I don't support toxic, entitled women that think it's acceptable to use men for money. These men doing drizzle are only saying the same exact things that women have been saying for years. A lot of them are actually playing the women's videos and saying it back to them.
You know, there's one aspect of the soft guy era that not all of us are ignoring, but some of us are ignoring, and it's important. And because one aspect of it is the mirror, where we show them exactly what they're asking for and how ridiculous it is. The second is their reaction when we push back. And the reaction is shaming. No matter what you say, we get shaming back. So when they say anything, we should be shaming them back. Troll level shaming. They say anything. You sound broke. You seem insecure. Maybe you should just date other women and make it easier. I mean, anything you can think of. Like the one guy, no hymen, no diamond. You know, whatever you can come up with. That's the other aspect of it. Because when we push back, they go straight to shame. That's what we do. That's the soft guy era.
So guys, as you can see, this is just for jokes. Now, I do think this is a healthy movement for men because it's going to instill men to know their worth and their value and know that we are the prize in a relationship. Yeah, it's all just comedy and jokes. So don't let these haters get in our heads. But that's all I got in this video. You guys drop a comment down below. Let me know what you think about these haters out here with the soft guy era movement going on. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, like the video. Thanks for watching. I will see you in the next one.
333. 3 is the number of communication. So when anyone sees those 3 numbers together, they have to basically start communicating more. Whether it be going to a party, you have to be more social. 555, it might be a baby on the way. 5 is number of sexual energy. 666, 6 is number of family. So again, most people think that's some kind of.
Oh my God!
Most people think that's a negative number.
Is that why they make it so negative? Because they're against the family unit.
Exactly. So it's not just that, but think about it this way: 666 is not the number of the devil. Okay, there might be a devil. I'm not saying he doesn't exist, but 666 is not the number. 666 is the number of time itself. 60 minutes in an hour, 6 and 0, 6. 60 seconds in a minute, 6 and 0 and 6, and 24 hours in a day. There's your 666. Very simple.
What are the reasons that people see these 3 numbers?
So here's the thing.
That cannot be coincidence.
No, of course not. Here's the thing. Everyone sees those numbers. Most people just aren't aware of it. They think of it's a coincidence.
If the lion is the king of the jungle, how can he be the king of the jungle? If he's not the biggest, the elephant is probably one of the biggest. He can't be the fastest because that's a cheetah. He can't be the smartest. So he's not the biggest, the fastest, or the smartest. So how does a lion become the king of the jungle? His mentality. That's the only difference of a lion and an elephant. When a lion walks up and sees an elephant, he thinks lunch. An elephant thinks run. And it's all mentality. Because when a male lion walks up, he may be outnumbered by a pack of hyenas, but I'm king of my jungle because of my mentality.
Scarface quit his job.
Still waiting on that heifer, Julio. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. You're cool. And fuck you, I'm out.